critics out there say that this is Putin playing you all. How do you respond to that? I think he has made a good faith effort to
Echo. Turn on lights to soft white. Good morning. Setting myself. Okay. Looks okay. This low profile might really works for me. I'm kind of amazed. Nothing works for me. That, you know what I mean? Yeah. $9:18 right now. And that's when Neo wakes up in the Matrix. Matrix 1. Hi everyone, good morning. Good morning Bobby, good morning Charlotte and Chef, good morning Skylar and Austin, good morning 19 and England, good morning Drapadi and Lazo. Thank you very much. Namaste Agni. Om Shri Agniya Namaha. Namaste. Om Shri Subhadraya Namaha. Oh. Let me see if I can make this mic more useful for me. Wow, it works. Yeah, it's better. Perfect. Okay. Here we go. Namaste. Take some chair. So I don't know if you noticed, but I take quarter shots of alcohol, like 99 proof. So that's quarter of 99 is 25 proof, which comes out to about 12-13% per drink. So 13% alcohol in a regular drink every 1 to 2 hours or something like that. In emergency cases, half an hour, or a little more. Take a little more. But yeah, I'm using alcohol as a form of medicine. It's working out for me very well. Okay, here we go. Namaste. Om Shri Ganwashaya Namaha. Om Shri Parashuramaya Namaha. Om Shri Prabhupadaya Namaha. Om Shri Advaita Chariyaya Namaha. Om Shri Arjunaya Namaha. Om Shri Hanumanaya Namaha. Om Shri Garudaya Namaha. Om Shri Narasimhaya Namaha. Om Shri Gurushonuya Namaha. Om Shri Subhadraya Namaha. Om Shri Balaramaya Namaha. Om Shri Duryodhanaya Namaha. Om Shri Yudhishthiraya Namaha. Om Shri Yamarajaya Namaha. Om Shri Arjuna Karukiya Namaha. Om Shri Ganandvivaya Namaha. Om Shri Matsyaya Namaha. Om Shri Kulmaya Namaha. Om Shri Parahaya Namaha. Om Shri Vamanaya Namaha. Om Shri Buddhaya Namaha. Namaste. Hare Krishna Manantara Prabhupada Manantara. Hare Krishna Manantara Putram Ganandviva Manantara Arjuna Kariki Manantara. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Hare Balama Hare Duryodhana Hare Yudhishthira. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Hare Balama Hare Duryodhana Hare Yudhishthira. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Hare Balama Hare Duryodhana Hare Yudhishthira. Namaste. Thank you, everyone. Okay, here we go. Namaste. Ana Ekoak Gedulat Yamineka Tatil Jerura. Namaste. Okay. I think the Sunday ones are the longest in a paragraph form. Kabel Dinat Ameka Sagabenu Taharenu Nora Na Gibol Dorulshei Ihudeka Gebabat Shomuram Barikam Taharam Rakh Barikam Taharam Rakhame Jidekateka Damit Gomulam Sin Kadosh Berov Dubeka Rahel Adateka Yakid Ge Le Ameka Bene Zokrei Gedushateka My setup's pretty good. My setup's getting more, not professional. What's the word I'm looking? Not settled. It looks like, it's not. It's nothing sticking out in a funny way. Something just stuck out just now. I hope I don't get harassed too much today. Acting like crazy people lately. Anyway, no, that was intentional. That's like targeting. I'm targeting you noise. Oh well. Welcome to my life. I'm surrounded by really, really bad people. Namaste. Okay, as a matter of fact, I'm gonna take a shot of alcohol. That's how I counteract these harassments lately. It seems to work out very well. Why is it working? Because of this. You see that thing there? It's a pistol and plasma gun. Yeah. If you don't know that, I wouldn't recommend alcohol at all. But I need alcohol right now so I don't get into a fight. That's what they want. They want to get into physical altercation by doing stupid shit. I call that really, really like evil. And they still do it. They still do evil things. I call them, what you're doing is evil. They do worse. They actually go worse. How do you do that? I'm surrounded by really, 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 really bad people. Well, in the ancient days, when people behave like that, God will actually just come and punish them. God takes a little longer nowadays, and that's why I use the mantra, God comes faster. Anyway, here we go. I actually had to take a third of a shot, not a quarter shot. Yeah, these are bad. The more bad the person is, they know exactly how to hurt you better. You see how really, really good people know how to treat others really, really well? They might not treat everybody well, but they know how to treat them really, really well. Same thing goes for really, 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 really bad people. They know how to treat others really, 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 really bad. That's their specialty. That's the definition of a bad person. It's someone who knows how to hurt others really well. That's where the term rapists and or murderers come from. When they take it to that extreme. But there are no classes teaching these things. I was thinking the other day, I already have a character. When you're like an actor, you're nobody. I mean, you're literally nobody because somebody has to give you character. I don't need a character. I'm already one. I didn't realize that until recently. I'm like, hey, I'm a character. I put on this thing on my forehead every day. I have to wear the yarmulke or else bad thoughts go into my mind. I have to wear this or the word Hare Krishna is not as potent. And I have to wear bodhiti and Rudraksha. It amplifies my spiritual requirements. And then the ring, I use it for Tikkun Hanefesh, and it gives me a form of confidence. And same thing with this. I still wear the one without the circle. That's a pentagram. This is a pentacle. Pentacle has a circle surrounding the star, and I have a tiny little half a mustard seed of facing that the pentacle protects me in a way. So all these things. I'm a character. I don't like if I would like to if I have my teeth back naturally. I don't want artificial teeth. That's why I'm doing all this, just to get my teeth back. And really, 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 really bad people die from it. Like if I heal my teeth, they'll die from it. You know how funny that sounds? If I get my teeth back through yoga, these bad people will die. You know how funny that sounds? I don't know. Anyway. Oh, I also realized that who really, really is sensitive to this Hare Krishna, Hare Bama. Hare Duryotana, Hare Yudhishthira. You know who's really sensitive to that mantra when I'm chanting at home? Cops. Cops could listen to it even like half a mile from here. They're aware of it. It's like an oasis to them. They're like, whoa, justice. Like they recognize justice from miles away, literally. So I'm like, I was neutral with cops, but now I'm siding more towards cops because they're showing me their gratitude. When I take the subway, when I walk the streets, a few cops do recognize me out of, say like, I pass by maybe 20 to 30 cops, like at least 2 or 3 will look at me as a, hey, I know you. It's the mantra. I only thought like before the cops show me that they are aware that I'm chanting here. I thought only bad people are aware. I thought only bad people are angry. I thought only bad people react to this. But then, and then I found there's the other side, which is the police, the anti-rapists. These cops, even if you don't like cops, they're anti-rapists and they're anti-murderers. So what does that put you? Are you siding with the rapists, or are you siding with the murderers or are you siding with anti-rapists and anti-murderer? Because let me tell you something. This mantra right here, this is anti-rapist. This is anti-murderer. It kills rapists. It kills murderers. If somebody's been watching CP on the internet for 6 years, like almost every day, this will kill him. And it has. But no one listens to me. But, they like harassing me instead. They don't want to look at their own faces. They'll rather, hurt somebody who's even from God, only for the excuse of, oh, he's not Indian. He's not one of us. So he'll never be like us. You think Krishna would answer it like that? You think Krishna, if he were here, he'll say, oh yeah, he's not Indian like us. Hey, I'm Krishna. I don't like that guy. He's Korean. You think Krishna will act like that? What kind of Krishna do you think Krishna is? He's not a rapist. He's not he's a, he killed, if he killed demons, like real demons. I call, really, 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 really bad people demons. He killed real demons. And then he's gonna look at me like, oh, he's a real demon? Am I a real demon? I'm Satan. I'm not a demon. What is the difference between demon and Satan? Etiquette. Demons have no fucking etiquette. Satan learned etiquette. Thanks for bearing up, man. I have to say something to these really, 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 really bad people who are gonna die from this mantra. Who dies from this mantra? Really, 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 really bad people. And who are these people? Like somebody who watched CP on the internet every day for 6 years. He's a bad person. I am sorry. If you are related to that person, be careful. Because if I were in your position, if my cousin was watching CP almost every day for 6 years, I would never talk to him. That's the least I could do. I'm not gonna tell him to stop, but you know what? I'll never talk to him. I'll never fucking talk to him. But no, that's the difference between a good person and a bad person. If you can't figure that out, I don't know what to tell you. Some really, really, really bad people will go so far to side with the person who watched CP on the internet every single day almost for 6 years. The relative will side with him to death. He'll die with him. That's how crazy this world is. You die because like he died because of child pornography on the internet. You're gonna follow him to death? Wow, man. Wow. But I don't think they'll do anything funny. But I think the entire precinct is actually talking about this whole situation sometimes. It's right there. The precinct is not too far from here. It's kind of to my advantage if something bad happens to me. Okay. Tikkun Hanefesh. Get that. Pokemon. Peanut. 가셔야 돼. 개불어. Good for that. Netzach. Good. Guess what? Mike Chud. No, I talked a lot, but I'm still finishing it on. I mean, in reasonable time. 샤바테누 까벨 우슈마 자 아까테누 요데아 따알루못. Namaste. Thank you very much. I think I'll write, but I'll do something different. I wanna write like new things instead of writing the same thing over and over and over. I think writing the same thing over and over have taught me, the familiarity with Sanskrit, the language. And I'm kind of passing beyond familiarity. I have this desire to write like shlokas now. So I'm gonna maybe start with like a random chapter in like Mahabharata, because Mahabharata is easier than say like Srimad Bhagavatam. That's really hard. So maybe I'll pick a random chapter from Mahabharata today and start writing it. And if it doesn't feel good, then I'll write the same thing that I usually write. But something, maybe I don't know. But I wanna write new things, so maybe I'll start with that. Thank you very much. Have a good day. Namaste. So Sanskrit writing, and probably like less than, I want to use this incense before it goes out. It gives me spiritual, it amplifies my spiritual powers. So I'll do that. And so yeah, writing in about 10 minutes or less. Thank you. Have a good day. Namaste. Shalom. And thank you for listening. And if you're aware of my situation, if you could spare a prayer, can you spare a prayer? Can you spare a prayer? Can you spare a prayer? Spare a prayer. Yeah. Thank you very much. Have a good day. Namaste.